We're going to see milk drop. We'll also see loss of production bonuses due to somatic cell count, milk quality, fat, protein volume. They're also going to see about 50% of turnover for animals that are affected, so they'll move into what we call the cull collar market for the beef production. Those costs are almost primarily on the shoulders of the farmer and the taxpayer, because the taxpayer is providing some support through different indemnity programs. And then I think now a really large cost that's starting to come in more and more is the cost of replacement animals. So as those animals move through the herd, those replacement animals are 2 to 3 times what they were even a year ago. So that becomes really untenable to a lot of farms. And because those replacement animal costs are even higher, we could see more farms actually selling out if they're getting to that point where maybe the kids are gone and there's no one to take over. The cost of replacement cows are really, really high right now. That might be the time where we need to get out of the market, and we might see fewer Wisconsin farms, which is a challenge for all of our rural communities.
We are asking farmers, dairy farmers basically, to do some of the same things we're asking poultry growers to do, which is keep very close tabs on the health of their herds and to work with their herd veterinarians. And if they're seeing signs they think might be suspicious of H5N1, to give us a call. And we've received several of those calls over the past months, and we worked with the laboratory to expedite testing. And again, we haven't picked it up in Wisconsin. So there are other diseases that can cause similar signs. But we're also asking dairy farmers to up their biosecurity, to look at their farm protocols and look at their employee training protocols and do what they can to increase biosecurity, to avoid tracking the virus in, and again, looking at those cattle movement protocols and trying to isolate any new cattle that come to the farm for a period before introducing them to the rest of the herd. And again, each dairy farm is going to be a little different on what biosecurity practices are going to work best for them.
I have to admit, we are concerned that there has been some communication pauses between CDC and their state and local partners. We are certainly concerned to see that people are being laid off in a time when there is a public health and an animal health response needed to this virus. I'll say that though we still have been in communication with our counterparts in other states, the state veterinarians and the state public health veterinarians are in touch, and so we've been able to maintain a national picture of what's going on with bird flu in humans. It also has not altered our commitment to partnering within our state with Dr. Konkle, Dr. Poulsen, and other state partners to work together on this.